Good morning, communication leadership students. Dr. Sloan here, and I received an email or two asking for help with the audio-visual explanation that's due this week. And I'm sorry that I had not already posted a video about that. I meant to post on Monday. So my apologies for the delay in explanation. I know that this can be a quote-unquote scary assignment for anyone who has not yet created an audio-visual assignment, but it will become common for you to do this throughout the online communication program. So for anyone new who hasn't done this yet, I hope you just jump in with both feet. So in my video today, I am going to try to explain how to use audiovisual technology so that you can go ahead and jump in this week and do that for your Module 3 assignment. I'm also going to kind of show you at the very end of this video, kind of model what a helpful visual aid looks like with your audio-visual explanation so that you have not been thrown to the wolves. So first, I am going to talk through the steps of explaining an audio-visual, So your assignment this week is to explain two things in your life that you need to make first things in your life. So you need to make priorities, and then you'll explain the steps, the actual precise changes that you will apply so that those things that have not been priorities become priorities. So that's what you have to do this week, and you have to do that through audio and visual. So I have to be able to see and hear you. So the steps to doing that is first you need to outline what is kind of a speech. You should not be a stream of consciousness talking to me in this video. You only have a short amount of time, and so you need to make sure that you address everything within the amount of time, and that always includes effective organization. So I should still hear your thesis. You should tell me what you're going to accomplish, aka preview what you'll discuss. You need to be clear when you're shifting from one point to the next, and of course you will also conclude. So the best thing that you can do is go ahead and outline what you want to say, and then you're going to create a visual aid. So right now what you're seeing is a visual aid. Another part of my visual aid is that I can show you the actual assignment. You're going to create a 2 to 3 minute audio visual explanation. That's a very short amount of time to address everything you need to address. So again, it's important that you outline what you want to say. Then you will develop your visual or visual aids that will accompany your words. So what I have here, I don't know if I can expand this in the middle of it. Yeah. So I'm just opening a PowerPoint presentation and clicking through it. You would probably have it on full screen, but because I need to go back and forth between my Blackboard page that's open online, I have not created my PowerPoint in full screen. And then you will utilize some sort of screen capture software. So I have identified a few of those. I'm using what is called screencast-o-matic. Two of the reasons I really like screencast-o-matic is right now when I move my mouse, it's really normal to me on the screen. It just looks like a normal cursor, but after I have ended this recording, it will make it have a yellow circle, I think it's yellow, around it, and that's helpful because then you see when I'm moving my mouse or pointing at something. Screencast-o-matic is free, and also when you create a video, you can download it as an MP4, which means you can download it and save that. You can save the MP4 and upload it to YouTube and share it through YouTube. You can directly connect your Screen-o-matic free account with a YouTube account, and it will actually automatically post it to YouTube for you if you want to do it that way. Or you can save it to Screen-o-matic's what is kind of their broadcasting system, and you could upload the video that you record directly to Screencast-o-matic basically, and then share the link with me from there. So Screencast-o-matic is easy to share in several different ways. Screener is another example of an audiovisual technology, which is screencasting. Screencasting is when you can see my screen, and I can choose to make video a part of that as well. So Screener is also free. You can use Explain Everything, which is more of a drawing app. So whatever visual aid you would be doing, you would need to be drawing or writing or posting. You can upload videos through Explain Everything as well. I mean, upload images and things. And that's an app for like an iPad. And so that's free and can be helpful. So there's a lot of things out there. I said etc. because please don't be limited to my ideas. I'm just asking that you try something though. And I'm especially asking that you try something beyond audio recording on a PowerPoint, because it's really slow and it's going to hinder you if that's the only thing you're able to do is use PowerPoint and create audio on PowerPoint. I want for you guys to learn new technologies and be comfortable with them, because that makes you better in the workplace. You know more skills. So once you have outlined your speech, created your visual aid, you know what audio visual technology you're going to use, then you need to sign into your account, open everything, and then go ahead and record your 2 to 3 minute explanation, and then you'll upload your recording. So for example, if I use Screencast-O-Matic and I want to share it through Blackboard, then I need to save my MP4 and then upload it to my YouTube page. So upload whatever you need to do, and then you need to share the link. Whatever you do, it should make sure that your link is openable, I don't know if that's a correct word, to me, that it's not set to a private audience. So I should be able to click your link and actually view your video. So make sure that your link is available for viewing to multiple audiences. So the next thing that I am going to discuss in this video is I'm going to try to model what I'm looking for in this assignment. And you'll actually return to this assignment. I think in Module 4, you also have to create another audiovisual technology explanation. So right here, what you have is quote unquote the cover page, right? So the opening slide that you would have, and it should be some kind of title of what you'll be addressing and your name. And then always, just like in your writing, you need to move the reader, so for this it would be the audience, so the viewer, through your ideas in a logical manner. So when my opening slide is up, and I can make this full screen for you guys now. When my opening slide is up, it makes sense that I would be discussing my introduction. So I would state my attention getter, and then my thesis, and then my preview of ideas while this slide is up. Then I would have a transition. So first, I'll discuss the first thing I need to put first. And whatever that is for you, you should identify. So for me, if it's spending more time in conversation without technology with my husband, then I need to say that that's something I really need to prioritize and explain why I need to prioritize that and explain the specific steps I will take to accomplish that task. So what I've done for you here is show you what a visual aid looks like in connection with this AV explanation. You have a title, I have the clear bullet points, I am capitalizing the main keywords in each of my bullet points, because in PowerPoint it should really be like headings. You need to think of your bulleted ideas as headings. I've also included an image here just because it kind of breaks the monotony of just seeing words on your screen. And I pulled this image from the internet, and so just as we practice ethical citing and everything, I have copied and pasted the web address from which I grabbed this image, and it's like in a 3-point font below the image. So it's not distracting, it's not readable web address, but it is an ethical citing of this image. I don't own it, I didn't create it, and so I'm citing my source. A very important thing that I hope you notice is that I'm just using keywords. This is the longest I should see. I mean, this I would say is far too long. I mean, I really want to see you guys use just keywords, not whole. I mean, I shouldn't be reading what you're saying. There should be keywords and bullet points, and you should have your own script or what you want to be saying. I want for you to explain things to me. I don't want to have to read everything. That's not effective public speaking. That's not effective audio-visual speaking. So after I address my first main point, then I transition my viewer to my second main point. And again, you'll see that I have clear organization of ideas. I'm using keywords. I'm capitalizing things. I have an image. I have cited that image in a very small font. And I am being systematic in explaining why the second area of my life needs to become a a more important priority, and I'm going to address the steps that I'll take to accomplish that. And then finally, I move to my conclusion, and there just as when you're writing, you're speaking, whether it's and you have a visual aid, your visual aid should follow with you in your speaking. And so when I'm on my conclusion, I shouldn't have my last main point behind me. I should have some new visual cue to let the reader know that I'm concluding or moving to a new idea. And so what I like to do is just use my title slide again. And here's where I would restate my thesis, review my main points, and then leave the reader with a clencher statement. So all the basic skills that we've already learned about organized writing apply to organized speaking and also apply to good visual aids. So I hope that seeing some of this thing, seeing Screencast-O-Matic work is helpful to you as you guys tackle this explain how you'll put first things first assignment this week. If you have further questions, please feel free to email me. I will try to address them as clearly as possible. Good luck.